So if you have been here from the beginning with this whole floor desk journey, you know that it has been a story of manifestation, right? Because this is what happened. First, I was like, I want a desk that allows me to sit on the floor. And so what I did was I got my regular desk, I took off the standard size legs, and I put on these teeny tiny legs over here. Yeah, so I did that, and you guys were like, yeah, that's cool, right? And then I found online a desk that goes all the way from the floor all the way to standing, and I was like, do you guys want me to try it out? And you was like, yeah, we want you to try it out. So then I got it. Okay, so that was all you guys helped me out with that. And then I was like, what if I try a treadmill under my floor to standing desk? Would you guys like to see that? And then we were like, yeah, I want to see that. So I reached out to a bunch of different companies that offer treadmills that can go under the desk, and they said no. So then I was like, okay, maybe it's not meant to be. But then a company reached out to me, and so behold, it's here, guys. Thanks to you, we got an under the desk treadmill. So we can do cool tricks like this. Don't do this, I'm just kidding. But we're gonna talk about it. So if you're ready, let's go! Right back on. So yeah, we got the treadmill, guys. So I wanted to share how things have been going. I've been using this treadmill desk for the last 2 weeks, and I wanted to take a moment to share with you guys. If you have been around for a bit, you know that I am all about diversity of movement. But it's not just like making sure you get like a workout in every day or making sure that you walk every day. It's more about designing your environment, your everyday environment, in a way that you can't help but incorporate movement into your everyday living. Whether it's a floor bed or a floor desk or having no couches, like just sitting on the floor doing whatever, that's very important. Because then you don't always have to think about, oh, I gotta get my workout in today. I gotta make sure that I go outside and take my walk. You should still do those things, but having diversity of movement within your everyday environment can help you with those things and just give you a better baseline of strength and mobility just by doing everyday life, guys. So now the next step in the evolution get it, is this treadmill that goes under your desk. And the one that I got to try out is from WalkingPad. It's C2. And I love it because it's foldable and you can basically roll it around anywhere. It's not like super heavy, so when you fold it up, it's got little wheels and you can just roll it in and out and everywhere. I'm so thankful that WalkingPad sponsored this video. They have many different types of treadmills available, all at affordable prices based on your needs. Some of the advantages of being able to walk while working are just increased focus and increased alertness. Sometimes you'll be sitting in your chair and maybe you did not get enough sleep the night before, or you're just like really bored with what you're doing in that moment, that it's too easy to get distracted or to like switch to your phone and just like check stuff and then get lost in the usual vortex, right? So when you are on a treadmill and you're working, you're more into what you're doing. Like you're more likely to stay on task. That's what I have found. I feel like some of the tasks that are great for when you're on a treadmill are reading emails, placing phone calls, and even typing. Typing is not bad. I'm good at typing. I'm actually pretty good at editing videos while I am on the treadmill. Like it's not been bad. There's an app that can track, you know, your progress, how you're doing each day or whatever, so you can connect it via Bluetooth. It's pretty easy to use once you get it all set up. There's also a remote, so I just have that sitting on my desk. The treadmill goes in increments of 0.5 miles per hour, so it starts, the slowest you can go is 0.5 all the way up to 3.7. So 3.7 is actually a nice little jog. Let me try to send this email. I'm just kidding. You guys know I'm just kidding. I'm not hurt. Everything's fine. I also love how minimalistic the design is for this. I just feel like it's so sleek and it's just very simple to use. Okay, so some of you guys posted some questions on my community post. I thank you for that. So I'm gonna try to answer as many of them as I can while walking on a treadmill to demonstrate that you can do other tasks such as film a whole video on a treadmill. Okay, let's go through, let's see what we got. Do you walk on it barefoot or with socks on or shoes? So typically I use socks. These are toe socks from Amazon. I'll link in the description. Can you actually get things done? I think I couldn't focus on work and walking at the same time. Well, there are definitely certain things that you can do, while walking on a treadmill. I think in terms of getting work done, it depends both on the type of work you're trying to do and also the speed at which you are trying to do it, right? So, I mean, I guess more the speed of which you are walking. Right now I'm at 1.5 miles per hour, and this is good for just kind of starting the day, checking emails, doing like things that don't require too much concentration. Overall, I do like having a treadmill to kind of break things up and to get my steps in. Let's try 2.0. 2.0, we're still able to comfortably, you know, do the things, which is nice. Let's try 2.5. Gonna try to log into bookkeeping. Can we answer emails? Yeah, we can. Let's try 3.0 because this is kind of a point where it's like a super brisk walk, and it's like, I don't know, I'm gonna still try to answer this email, but I don't know, guys. And maybe like for reading emails it's good, but if you're trying to compose an email, now you're just being extra. If it's 3.0, I think you should just be like just having a jog, right? Maybe you're just having a jog on your break time in the middle of your workday. You're not trying to do anything while doing this. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're around 1.5 miles per hour, maybe 2 miles per hour, you're good to check your emails and just do other things that don't require too much concentration, too much math. I've definitely edited at those speeds. I'm like out of breath now. I got my workout in. Do you find yourself disinclined to use it? Not because you don't like it, but because it's a bigger hassle switching between treadmill and not treadmill than between sitting, standing, yoga ball, etc. They're just so bulky that I feel like it would warrant either 100% commitment or a whole separate desk. This is what I do. This is my setup, which has made it pretty easy for me to incorporate into my whole thing. I'm very lazy in certain aspects, or I don't know, let's say efficient. We'll say efficient, because I am not going to, you know, pack this thing up and move it out of the way every time. So I'm going, if I want to sit down all the way on the ground, I'm gonna just turn this treadmill off, and then I am going to lower this. And then I'm going to get my cushion like so, and then I'm just gonna sit. It's worked for me so far. I mean, it's a little awkward because there's a freaking, you're sitting on a treadmill, but it's really not to the point where I'd be like, oh, this is horrible. I need to move the treadmill. And then I have my other back seat, my other seat that has a back. Okay, so I have this guy. And then I just do the things and I'm fine. I don't know. If I have the exercise ball, I literally just put it on top of here. So, and it's fun because the ball just like rolls over top. Like, I mean, I don't know. To me, this is fine. I can still rest my feet wherever. It's really not a big deal. As long as you remember to turn off the treadmill, then you're not in danger of like anything happening. It takes up some space, but for my area, this is fine. Like, I'm in this little corner of my room and I've just always been here, and I feel like it's not horrible. Like, it's actually kind of a small footprint. I feel like it's rather thin, and then yeah, it's longer, which I like. It's a longer walking pad than others that I've seen, so you can actually take a longer stride, but it's not like a big, to me, it's not like a big deal. Can you just like stop walking easily if you want and then walk again? I mean, also if you are out of control for a sec, what would happen? The thing I like about this treadmill is that if you hop off, it stops. So if it doesn't feel like pressure or something, it will stop eventually, so that's cool. So I'll demonstrate that. Say I forgot to stop it, but I want to get off. It stops eventually, so that's cool. If I stop and then walk again, if I'm out of control. See, so now we're getting into like weird territory where I'm gonna try to demonstrate being out of control but also like not hurt myself. So if you're walking and you stop for a second, this is what happens. And then you go off the back. I'm not gonna fall, guys. I'm not gonna fall on purpose. You have to have some kind of balance for this. This is also why it's important that you're with the desk, right? You're here at the desk, right? I would say that you have to have some level of balance. If you stop for a second, you're gonna roll off the back. Let's see if I'm walking faster. Maybe I'm walking 2.5. And then I stop. I have gone off the back. I am still alive. So that's good. And then it stops. That's the extent of my demos. I would like to get out of this video unscathed. Last question. Does it facilitate walking on all fours? I am in training for being a dog part-time. Yeah, it does it. I'm not saying you should do that though. I don't think that's what it's meant for. And thus ends our Q&A. So would I recommend having a treadmill under your desk? Yeah, why not? Yeah, if you have a standing desk and you want to just add something more to your level of fitness and just be able to get more steps in each day, yeah, it's an easy way to get to that goal. If what you're doing is mostly sitting or you're mostly standing, like neither of those is like the end all be all. It's so important to just keep moving as much as you can throughout your day. So if you're able to walk for more parts of your day, yeah, I'm not saying walk for 12 hours straight. That's not healthy either. Our body is not made to do that. Do any of you already have a treadmill out there? Let me know. If not, check out the links below. See you next time. Bye.